Disagree with none of the ones we picked either, unless you're younger generation, of course, because y'all don't probably know none of these songs we talking about.
No.
Oh, one more I forgot was the Vapors.
That one.
Yeah, Bismarck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And nowadays, I don't know why they're not making a commercial for vaporized stuff and using that song.
Yeah.
You caught the vape.
Yeah. Never thought of it like that. Unbelievable by Biggie. That's
Oh man, that's one of my favorite songs. Ever.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's definitely
But then a lot of these songs you don't mention too. A lot of them like Primo, which is one of my favorite producers. Like that's my top.
Yeah.
Primo.
I mean, it was a little more on the mellow side, but LL Around the Way Girl, that's definitely that's one of my all-time favorite joints.
Oh yeah, whether Around the Way Girl, yeah.
Master Ace, Don't Understand. I don't know if you ever heard that one.
Yeah.
That's an older song.
That older song, yeah. That was from the soul album.
I don't do rap music. I do likely something.
Yeah.
And it has a Greg Knight's voice over it. But that was hot. I always fuck with Master Ace, but I'm trying to think some other joints that was just
we were just playing just now, the Ice Cube, the birds burning in the hand. You know what I'm saying? That's and how can we forget? Damn, how can I forget, man? And I gotta mention them because it's my favorite group of all time. But I gotta mention Public Enemy, man. You know what I'm saying? How could I forget them? Like, definitely one of their songs should have been my top 5. But now that I'm thinking about it, like, Walk Up to the Terror Dome and Fight the Power is like, you know what I'm saying? Those are Fight the Power made history.
Yeah, they had a lot of good songs.
They had a lot of great albums.
One of my favorite Public Enemy songs is not even a song with Chuck D rapping on it.
Yeah.
Running for Your Life, yikes. I can't do that.
I
don't know, man. Something about that song, when I hear that beat just make you come alive.
Talking, that's the I Can't Do Nothing For You, man, right?
Yeah.
Flavor Flav, yeah, man.
It's just, the song is just, that song got that energy to it. And the beat is,
but it's flavor.
The beat is still, if you listen to it in your car right now.
Yeah, the beat has flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you're right about that, man. Like, there's so many hip hop songs, man. It's like that. And you know what, too? And I will say this before we wrap it up. A lot of people, like a lot of the old school heads, look at this younger generation and say that they're whack, pure garbage, right?
A lot of the younger generation?
No, a lot of the older generations are saying that the younger generation are whack, they're garbage, right? But then who we considered whack back then, right? If you put them next to these younger cats, you'd be like, damn, they wasn't as whack as these cats.
When you think about it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. The West Coast the West and the South was the only one that really basically gave this rapper his props, because the West and the South are kind of like the same type of vibe, right? It was only New York in that whole area, that tri-state area, that was giving him hate, and that was MC Hammer. They were saying like, yo, he couldn't rhyme. But when it came down to it, before there was a Master P and there was a Death Row. Actually, no, Death Row was here because they had signed Hammer later, right? But when
Hammer was at his peak, Death Row wasn't.
It didn't exist yet. Yeah. When Hammer did his thing, man, he was like the Michael Jackson of hip hop, because he did his thing, man. He did it from his trunk. He started from the bar. I remember when something came out with, what was the song? Let's get it started. Yeah. Right? That was just a homemade type video that he did in a club. You know what I'm saying? And then it blew up when we had the box.
Yeah.
They used to play that all the time, right? But he was considered whack back then. But you listen to Hammer, and you put Hammer to a lot of these guys today, you like, man, shit, Hammer was doing this thing.
To the little Yahtzee or whoever.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Hammer sound like a lyrical wonder. They might tell Hammer to tone it down. You rapping too good, brother.
But I loved Hammer, because Hammer was an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? Hammer is, and one of Hammer The story of Hammer is like, look, man, for you to have made it and then come back to your own hood that you grew up in and hire all your peoples on your block and made them rich and made them money, yo, look, man, you can't. That's a history that needs to be told, man. Y'all might have slept on MC Hammer, but man, Hammer did a lot of things. Hammer was kind of gangster. I mean, if you even hear Redman and MC Search talk about what happened when he went to LA and how
he wasn't too appreciative of people taking shots at him.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all can sleep on it if you want, man. And you know that's definitely what it is. But hip hop has been around so long, man, that the classics can go on forever, man. But you know, we just broke down our top 5 with some honorable mentions in there. I mean, damn, I know some gonna come to me as we about to end this show.
That's how it's gonna work.
Be like, damn, I should have said such and such. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and you know what? Matter of fact, before we go, some honorable mentions because I have to put them in the game too. MC Light.
Which one?
Any song.
Any
song she did. You know what I'm saying? Queen Latifah. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put some females. Bahamadea, Lady Mecca. You know what I'm saying? Lauryn Hill. The list goes on. Remember the Five Deadly Band was them. Remember them? The female Wu-Tang type group.
Oh yeah.
You know
really
what I'm saying?
Like that.
Yeah, you know, Salt and Pepper. You know, the list goes on, man. Like we can't mention hip hop without putting the females in it. So I'm glad I did mention that. You know,
Slick Rick, Mona Lisa.
Oh, the Fugees.
No, Slick Rick.
Oh yeah, Slick Rick. Yeah.
Hey Young World.
Yup.
And, the song "Lick the Balls." That was a dope song. And by the way, I'm not saying pause. Niggas need to stop with that shit. I'm not saying pause. It's a song. So talking about pause.
Well,
motherfuckers with that pause shit, they overdo that shit, man.
Yeah,
everything is a pause and a pause, like, man. And if you're a man, you know what I was talking about.
They say pause and then they still keep talking.
Yeah, it's like,
you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But yeah, man, there's so many. Yeah, and if you notice, majority of the ones we mentioned is like from the golden era of hip hop. We didn't even really come up into the 90s, man. We don't forgot. You know, I did mention Method Man, but we can't forget Wu. You know what I'm saying?
Hi, Redman and Method Man. That could have very well been in my top 5.
The top 5, you know. Can't forget Nas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
You know, Mobb Deep. You know, Onyx, like yo,
it's a lot of shit.
It's like if we
missed top 20 really or top 10.
Yeah, you know, I mean but that had been a 2-hour show.
Yeah.
But you know, if we missed anybody, man, we try not to miss anybody, but we know that y'all got a lot of people.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about it. It just opens. It's just gonna make you think about your shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's the cool thing about it.
You know, a lot of people slept on Chino XL, man. Cat was dope. It was dope. And can't forget NWA, you know, and you know, Tupac and Biggie. I mean, you know what I'm saying? 2 of the greatest rappers of all time. You know, even though a lot of people would dispute that Tupac wasn't their greatest, but yo, you can't argue with that in the South. I think that Tupac was a martyr to the West and the South as Biggie was to New York, and you know, in the North East. So it like, you know. They both got their life taken, and I just think about like, damn, man, imagine what other songs they would have made if they hadn't passed away. Probably wouldn't have a lot of this whack shit today.
Laffy Taffy would have been a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, man. So on that note, you know, those are our top 5 greatest hip hop songs of all time. We know that you have your own. You can comment below, throw some in there. You know what I'm saying? Too much.
Like and subscribe.
That's right. Dirty Sandwich. Hound Dog Buffett.